Hello student, good morning all of you. So we all are here with our topic, that is our chapter combustion and flame. This chapter is related to our NCERT book class 8. Okay, so in the previous video we have discussed about fuel, what fuel is, what is fuel efficiency. Now there are some disadvantages when we burn fuel. Okay, some disadvantages are there, some harmful products are there which are the result of the burning of the fuel. So in today's video we will discuss about them. Okay, so just come to the topic, come to see your books. The increasing fuel consumption had harmful effect on the environment. As we are increasing the fuel consumption, there are harmful effect which affect our environment. So first effect is given in our book that carbon fuels like wood, coal, petroleum release unburned carbon particles. Okay, when we burn carbon fuels, some are example of carbon fuels are wood, coal, petroleum. So when we burn it, they release carbon particles. Okay, so these fine particles are dangerous pollutants causing respiratory disease such as asthma. So when we got these particles while burning the carbon fuels, these fine particles, they are the dangerous pollutants. Okay, and the resulting what they cause the respiratory disease. For example, one of the example is given to you, that is asthma. Okay, another that is disadvantage is, it is given to you that when the combustion take place, always it is not the complete combustion, many of the time it is incomplete combustion. So when incomplete combustion take place of these fuels, it gives carbon monoxide gas, which gas it gives carbon monoxide gas. So carbon monoxide gas we have studied in our previous classes also, it is very poisonous gas. Carbon monoxide, it is very poisonous gas, and it is also dangerous when we burn coal in a closed room. When we are burning angithi using coal in a closed room, so what is the result? The result is carbon monoxide gas, and because of the closed room, what happens? The men they are sitting there, they result in the death. Okay, so in the closed room it is very dangerous when we burn coal. So carbon monoxide gas produced can kill the person sleeping in that room. Okay, so when we are burning coal, what we have to do, we have to open the doors, we have to open the windows, so that proper supply of oxygen can come in and carbon monoxide can go out. Okay, now see the third that is given to you, that the combustion of most fuels release carbon dioxide in the environment. What is the byproduct of it? Carbon dioxide. Okay, so when the carbon dioxide, its concentration is increased in the environment, what it result? It result in the global warming. Okay, because that what the carbon dioxide do, just see this topic it is given to you. What global warming is? Global warming is the rise in the temperature of the atmosphere of the earth. So why the temperature of the earth is increasing? Because the carbon dioxide in the environment is increasing, and when carbon dioxide is increasing, what it do? It just form a cover all in all surrounding. Okay, so what it do? When the sun rays come in, it traps the sunlight. Okay, it does not allow the sunlight to go out, it traps the sunlight, and when it traps the sunlight, what it result? It result in the heat, it result in the rise in the temperature of the atmosphere. So when the temperature of the atmosphere will rise, what happens? Among other things, in melting of the polar glacier, which leads to the rise in the sea level. If temperature will increase, the polar glaciers will melt, and if they will melt, what it result? It result to the rise in the sea level. Sea level will rise. Okay, and the result, it caused the flood in the coastal area. So all the things are linked to each other. All the things are linked to each other. So whatever the low-lying coastal area, they may be even permanently submerged under the water. So due to the increase of the carbon dioxide, all these things are taking place. The carbon dioxide is increasing, the temperature is increasing, polar glaciers are melting, sea level is rising, then flood in the coastal area and low lying coastal area are permanently submerged under the water. So all these are closely linked to each other. Now one more effect is given to here, that when we burn coal or diesel, okay, it releases sulfur dioxide gas. When we burn coal and diesel, what it releases? Sulfur dioxide. So it is suffocating and corrosive gas. Okay, that sulfur dioxide is suffocating and corrosive gas. Moreover, when petrol engine give off gaseous oxide of the nitrogen. Okay, petrol engine, what it give off? It also give the oxide of nitrogen. So what they both do? Oxide of sulfur and oxide of nitrogen, they dissolve in the rainwater. Okay, they dissolve because they are in the atmosphere. So when the rain comes, they dissolve with the rainwater and they form acid. Such type of rain is called as acid rain, because with the water there are the oxide of sulfur and nitrogen, and it is very harmful for crops, for building, for soils, okay, for all the things it is very harmful. In the previous classes also you have learned about the acid rain, that because of this there is a corrosion in the Taj Mahal, it is built up with the help of that white marble na. Because of acid rain it is going to be corrosive. Okay, so the petrol cars and all vehicles are not allowed in that area. Okay, so these all things are very harmful. So what we have to do, the use of the petrol and diesel as fuel in the automobile is being replaced by CNG. Okay, these days what we are doing, instead of diesel and petrol we are using the CNG, that is compressed natural gas. Why? Because CNG, when we burn it, it produces less amount of harmful product. So CNG is called as a cleaner fuel. This is a very important term, that what is the example of a cleaner fuel? What cleaner fuel is? So CNG is a cleaner fuel because compared to other of the fuel, it is producing less amount of that harmful products. Okay. So this is all about our chapter, that is combustion and flame. There is a summary related to this chapter which also we will study. Just see few of the points. The substances which burn in the air are called as combustible, which can easily burn in the air, they are called the combustible. Okay, and for the process of combustion, what is our requirement? Oxygen. From the air, what is our requirement? That is oxygen. Okay, and when the process of combustion take place, it gives us heat and light. What it gives? Heat and light. Okay, our next topic is ignition temperature. What it is? It is the lowest temperature, and what happen in it? At which combustible substances catches fire. Okay, now see, inflammable substances, they have very low ignition temperature. Okay, at the room temperature they catches fire. Now when we talk about the controlling of the fire can be easily controlled by removing one or more requirement that is essential for producing fire. So what are the requirement? That is oxygen, okay, and fuel. The temperature if goes down, then we can control the fire. Water, it is most commonly used to control fire, but when electrical equipment or oil are the reason for the fire, we cannot control it with the help of water. Okay, now different type of combustions also we have studied about, that is rapid, spontaneous and explosion. Then we have studied about different zones of flame, the dark zone, the luminous zone and the non-luminous zone. Okay, hotter one, the middle one and the innermost. And when we talk about the ideal fuel, what ideal fuel is? It is readily available, readily combustible, it is easy to transport, it should have high calorific value, it does not produce gases, okay, or residues to pollute the environment. So all these are the properties of the ideal fuel. The fuel which is satisfying most of the properties, we will utilize it. Okay, now fuels, when we talk about their efficiency and cost, they are differ in their efficiency and cost. Okay, And what fuel efficiency is? It can be expressed in the term of calorific value, means per kg the amount of heat we are getting, it is its fuel efficiency. Okay, then when the fuel burn, it unburns carbon particles in the air. They are dangerous, okay, for our respiratory system. And when the incomplete combustion of fuel take place, it gives carbon monoxide. It is due to incomplete combustion. One more, increased percentage of carbon dioxide in the air has linked to the global warming, because carbon dioxide is increasing, so it links to the global warming. And when we talk about the acid rain, it is because of the oxide of sulfur and nitrogen, which is produced due to the burning of coal, diesel, petrol, which cause the acid rain, and it is harmful for crop building and soil. Okay, so this is all regarding our chapter combustion and flame. In the next video we will discuss about its exercise. Okay, till then read out this chapter and take care. Thank you.